low of the season. Not too much grass, but I feel better and it evens it out so it grows more evenly. Use the electric Power Smart. Other than the fact that I'm worn out because it's a push mower, it's the most exercise I get in a week, you know. But works and cuts pretty good. So I've been putting this off for a long time, and finally today, it's such a nice day, 65 degrees. I figured I'd hover over my lawn. Actually, they say that in England, hoover. They hoover over the lawn for the first time just to get all the grass even and to lift up any thatch or, you know, broken up leaves and stuff and just spread it around just to open up the soil a little bit, just to get your lawn to grow evenly. So we just tried that, and I'm a little tired because it's a push mower, and even though I don't have a lot of property, still going back and forth like 100 times, it's the most exercise I've had in a while. But anyway, I'm finally gonna whip out all the supplies that I've collected over the past few months from garbage dumps and stuff like that on the side of the street, you know, and instead of throwing that trailer away, which I used the bed for the military UTV project, right? I just couldn't get myself to throw a perfectly good trailer frame away. So I wanted to make some kind of a little trailer with a platform on it so I can haul stuff from the front to the back to the front. Something, you know, maybe throw it into a tractor sale and get another extra 50 bucks out of it, you know what I mean? Because people think that you're getting a trailer out of it too, so you know, they're willing to pay a little bit more for it. But I just couldn't get myself to throw it away. It's a problem with my hoarding problem as well as my OCD. I just can't throw things away. I mean, unless it's really junk, you know what I mean? Anyway, I'm gonna put you on time lapse. We're gonna do a little bit of grinding, welding, designing how I'm gonna put the frames to get the best squarish platform. That thing is more like triangular or like a T-shaped kind of frame. So I'm gonna try to build a platform so that it supports at least a square type of platform. So there it is, fellas. Put the 3 beams that I got from the neighbor's house that was in the trash. I think they were for an old garage door opener, and it was perfect because this beam just got welded onto that V pillar there, and then the 2 parts of this area here were I just tack welded the hole. You know what I mean? There's 2 holes or 3 holes, whatever, just to secure it. And then I did cross beams here. Look, my welds are getting better. I'm starting to follow the flow. You know what I mean? You have to follow the flow of the steel that's melted. I'm starting to do that. Now this is a good one. Pretty good. And it wasn't very hard. It's very easy. Love stick welding. Stick welding is my favorite. So now look, we got a nice little platform here. And then now I'm just gonna lay this stuff on there. Problem is though, that's like chrome plated. I know it's not stainless steel, it's chrome plated. I don't even know if that'll stick onto there. I mean, either way, that or that onto here is okay. Actually, I kind of like it the way it looks right here. You know, this is a good enough platform to put shit on. But I will try to put those grates on there. This is from like a retail store shelf or something like that. You know, yeah, where they put clothes on, whatever, I think. Anyway, I'm gonna try to mock it up a little bit. And I don't even know if that's gonna stick, because I'm not sure. It's chrome plated, so is that gonna be able to weld onto here? I'm not sure. So I pulled this part out, and look. That's kind of cool, huh? That it has sides. put a little fix-a-flat in this tire that goes down. What do you think of that? That's kind of cool. Will the sides ever impede anything? Like, will I regret putting up the sides? I feel raindrops falling on my head.
Raindrops are falling on my head.
What do you guys think? Should I keep the sides like this? Or should I try to use just those grates and just make a platform and put stuff on it? I think this might be too big, you know? It takes up a lot of space, a lot of room. Then I'd have to make a crossbar to keep the sides sitting up. Could use those. I don't know, it'd be like a basket or something. Or double it. Like flip this back around and double the strength. Ouch. Oh, this could be a wall. You know what I mean? Double it. Oh shit. Flip this around like this. And here comes the rain. Here comes the rain again.
Here comes the rain again.
This is a lot more strengthier, you know, beefier. You double it up like that. That might be better. You know what I mean, Vern?
Know what I mean?
Yeah, I think I'm more inclined to do this. Is that way you can just lay stuff on it without worrying about the sides at all? You know, just so you have something to, a platform to put stuff on, and it's pretty beefy because it has 2 layers of it. Right? Where the hell am I going to store this? I hope this rain doesn't keep falling down so hard. So I don't think welding and rain go together very well. So I'm just gonna hurry up and see if at least this can weld. Otherwise I'm gonna stop what I'm doing till the rain stops, because this is, I don't think you're supposed to be welding in the rain. Water and electricity, it's just doesn't, it's not a good mix. Yeah, weld just fine. That's a good weld right there too. Check that out. That's nice. Well, it's coming down pretty good, so I gotta stop. Yeah, so it's no fun doing it in the rain. I'm gonna come back tomorrow and see what comes of that. So far, so good. Hey you guys, so it's the next day, and so I'm going to take a break from this right now until I figure out what I want to do. But as you guys know from the previous episode, I got this from my neighbor Chris over there, and this is a good deck, good wheels, even has the brake control cable, has a bagger. All I need is an engine for it. I'm sure this summer I'll find a mower on the street that has a rotted deck or something, take the engine, put it on here, and we have another working push mower with a bagger that I could sell. The problem why he gave me this was because the rear height adjusters, over time, that long stem that you use to adjust the height of the rear wheels, it rusted and broke. So now you can't adjust the height, it just free flaps like this. So I went to the backyard. I thought I had, because this Troy built one has the long rear one, right? But I mean, beggars can't be choosers. I found a couple of these things in the back, and I'm gonna try to, you know, make it work or something like that, just to see if I can get it into the area. I have another one here. I mean, I'll see. But looking at these wheels, how do you even take the wheel off? There's no nut exposed. Unless it's like a cap or something like that. But look at the wheel. Where is there a cap? Oh, I think this comes off. Look. Of course, Andy the Brit came by, talking to the neighbor. 2 hours go by of me doing nothing. What are you gonna do? It's just the way things go. Got to talk to the neighbors. Ah, man. All right, whatever. Hello. Uh-huh. This thing is supposed to have a thing. It hooks onto that. I don't know how that works here. Doesn't look familiar. So it looks like the area that I need to access is this metal part right here. It's basically the lever that broke. So this is part of it. It broke right there. It's supposed to stick out like this. It's like a lever, long one, that you can adjust and put in here. So it broke right here. I could feel the break right here. So for me to access that area, I need to find something like maybe this. This of course won't fit in between here, but I have to like cut it so that it will fit in between there. But I'll use this. I know it doesn't seem like it's long enough. That's what she said.
That's what she said.
But I can weld this onto there. But to do that, I need to remove the rear axle. And it looks like the axle is very easily removable just by pressing in these clips here. I've never seen it this way. It's supposed to be really easy to remove. It's 2 clips on each side, so I don't know how I'm going to grab both. But basically, I could just pry this open like that. Look how easy that is, see? The axle just slips right into between these 2 clips. Super easy, man. Look at that. See how easy that is? That there is the axle. And so, here. And you can see right there. Can you guys see? This is the part that broke, see? So I'm just gonna weld this thing in there. Cut that to fit in between here. Ought to be fine. So as you saw, I successfully welded this lever onto this height adjuster. It looks yucky, but this metal was so thin that I was burning through it, so I had to do some blobs to cover up the holes. Looks like hell, but maybe I'll spray it with some black paint or something like that. But anyway, it works, functional. But then when I was resting this thing onto here, the wheel, it got so hot that it burned through the cover. I think I have another one in the back. It's just a cover, see? I'm gonna go find another one. So I went to the backyard. Can you believe it? I don't have the cover. So you know what? I'm gonna take the other one off. That looks black. It's fine. Looks good. So I'm gonna put this assembly back on again, and I might have to narrow this because this is not gonna fit in between these. Might have to bend it a little to make it fit. There we go, fellas. All fixed. We have a height adjuster that works. And you know what? I took off that cover. It looks better black. It does. It looks better black. Let's take these covers off. Much better. Fixed! So it's the third day, and I've been procrastinating on what I want to do with the bed. So I decided that I was going to just double it up, right? And not have any sides. So the sides are on the bottom and you can unfold them and stuff. But now, being that I welded this corner here just to see if it would weld chrome, and it does. It seems to weld very, very well. Can't even take it off, you know. I just have that little corner. So I thought to myself, it'd be a lot more useful if you had sides, you know, like an enclosure where you could throw wood on there and branches or whatever, right? And it won't fall off as you're moving. It just being a flatbed like that, it's limited to just carrying like sheets of plywood or sheetrock. So I think the utilitarian purpose of it is gone by just having it flat like that. So I'm gonna flip it upside down so I can have the sides, use the remaining 2 grates and do the front and the back and weld a nice little square basket, if you will, so that you can carry stuff. And I believe the dump feature is still gonna work. I believe. Well, let's test that theory. Yes, it does. So that's cool. I'm gonna do that. But I first have welded this part here. And as you can see, it's a good weld. And, well, it won't come off now, so I'm gonna have to grind it off. Put you on time lapse, and hopefully by the end of the time lapse, I'll have a basket. There you go. Flip the thing around, got the sides up, put the front and rear grates on. As you saw about midway through, I realized that when I put the grate on the back, I had it on the wrong end. I had that one on this side, and so you couldn't put anything in through the back. You'd have to put it through the front. So the welds weren't very good. I just yanked it real quick and it came off. Now that it's on here, I put some 4 big thick zip ties on here to give it the tailgate function working. So you hold it up with this bungee, and this tailgate actually drops. See? You just put this on whatever. Now you have a closing tailgate. So there it is. It looks pretty good. I mean, it's a basket, a trailer, whatever. I'll probably list this for $100. Take as low as 50. Whatever. It's a working trailer now. Somebody could haul firewood or branches or whatever to the backyard, front yard. You could put wood yourself on there, and you could, you know, put mulch in it, whatever. And the fix-a-flat that I put in that tire worked, see? Holding up real well. And the best part is the dump feature works. I have to put a string on here or something. You gotta be able to pull that. Pull this lever. And look, it dumps. You could take that tailgate down, you could dump whatever you want on it. So pretty cool. I'll have to find a place to put this damn thing. So as you saw, I tried to get the Bolin's tractor out, and well, I wanted to move the Bolin's to the backyard anyway, but I really don't have anywhere to put it. And I was gonna just hook on the trailer and bring that back to the backyard too, right? After I take some pictures with it and list it for like $100. Then when I was getting ready to hook it up, I looked at the width of it. I'm like, damn, that thing is wide. I don't think it's gonna fit in the backyard because my gates are only like 47 inches or something wide. And so I measured, this thing's 49.5 inches. There's no way this is going in my backyard. So what am I gonna do with it? I can't just leave it out here. It looks like crap. Well, it'll have to do until I sell it. All right, another project finished. Still working on this. I ordered an igniter for this, $12. I figured it's worth it to try to get an engine going, right? Still haven't sold this. I listed it for $1,000. I know. Garage is still a mess. What a relief to at least finish that project and get this crap out of my driveway, you know? If I get 50 bucks out of it, it's completely worth it because I was gonna just throw it away. And I wanted to know how good my welding skills were getting by fabricating my own homemade trailer. Stay tuned for the next episode on different projects that I'm running around with. I've been very, very busy. Hope you guys enjoyed the content. Remember to subscribe if you haven't. Please do. It's free. That's right. People think subscriptions are like you gotta pay. It's just what YouTube calls it. It's really just following. It's free. Press the button. Helps me out to bring more content. We'll see you guys next time on Mowers and Blowers.
See you guys next time on Mowers and Blowers.